Sandy, what's going on? Eric here. I'm going to go over your training program for you. So I'm going to try to get this done in about 5 minutes because I know you don't want to hear me talk for longer than 5 minutes, Sandy. Like I said, hopefully you're having a great night. I'm doing this on Friday night, so you'll get this Saturday morning. But I'm very excited about this program that I put together for you, and I think it's going to complement, your dieting phase that we'll do the following week, and just your overall body composition as well too. It's going to be challenging, and it's very goal oriented, and the progressions there, everything, what I went with was a upper lower split, so a 4 day split total, upper lower, and then 2 full body days. So a total of 4 days you'll be doing resistance training, and then the other days you can do some cardio, and then once you start doing your dieting phase, I'll probably increase your cardio just to expend more calories and save you some food. But we'll approach that later on, probably next week sometime. But if you okay, so if you look at the bottom right here, you'll see all these different tabs, right? So make sure you just are aware of that. So the first one we'll start with is the training and cardio schedule, so we can have a bird's eye view of what we're looking at here and like what it looks like over the scope of the week. So in a perfect world, perfect week. Monday, I'd have you do workout one, upper body. Tuesday, we'll do your swimming day because you want to keep that. Workout two would be Wednesday, lower body. Thursday, spin class. Friday, workout three, full body moderate. And then Saturday, workout four, full body light. And then Sunday, I want you to take it completely off, okay? So right here is pretty much like the layout for this program. So block one's going to be volume based, and I could after block one I could do block two with added volume, or we can go into more of like an intensity based phase, meaning I could lower the rep ranges and increase the intensity, thus focus more on strength as opposed to just hypertrophy with more volume. So this is what I have you focusing on right here. Cardio, like I said, 2 times per week. And then I still want you to keep your NEAT activity up. So 5K steps for now. And then I'll probably increase that when we start dieting just so you can expend more calories. This is going to be a 4 week block. Technically, it's going to be a 6 week block because I have you do an intro and then a deload week. So your deload week will be week 6. And then right here, when it comes to like the main lifts, like squat, bench, and deadlift, I don't like having my clients feel married to those lifts, the conventional ones, to where they have to do those because some people can't do that. And some people just don't enjoy it, right? So I like giving variations of these lifts. So these are different variations of the squat, deadlift, bench, patterns. So feel free to just choose which one you want to do, okay? And then the volume right here is on this side. And then if we look right here, the warm-up tab. So again, I don't prescribe warm-ups to my clients just because I really assume you guys are intermediate to where you guys know how to warm your bodies up. So just continue doing what you do. And then abs, again, they are a muscle group, but I'm just not too crazy on going so crazy on the volume with abs. So just maybe 2 to 3 times a week you can do them, and 2 to 3 different workouts. You can manipulate the rep ranges and rep schemes just because, again, it is a muscle group. So you can follow that if you want. So then let's go to the intro tab right here. So I like having my clients do an introduction week, just because if you don't, sometimes when you don't do an introduction week, your body responds to the new training stimulus, meaning the sets, reps, and weight lifted. You respond really like to the point where you're going to be overly sore, right? And I don't think that's a good thing. It's not a very strategic way to go into a training block. So I like to do an intro week so you're not so sore going into week 2, 3, 4, and 5. So week one's going to be your intro week, and if you'll see on the main lift and secondary lifts, it says 3 sets on there, but you're going to start with just 2 sets, and then you're going to drop to the lowest of the rep ranges, right? So if it says 6 to 8, you're just going to do 6 reps, and then that'll be it for the intro week. And then week 2, you'll start going into more volume. This is how you do a deload week right here, a detraining week. So it's pretty simple. So let me know if you have any questions on that. Right here, so let's go into your main lifts tab, right? So this is kind of like the meat and potatoes of it. So But as I mentioned, week 1 is going to be your deload, but you're still going to do this entire the same workouts, okay? So these are going to be all just your main lifts. So just let's focus on that for now. So let's say week 1 is right here. So you have your squat, bench, and hip movements. So week 1, we're just gonna, on day 1 right here, you're just gonna do a 3x6 on bench press, okay? And that's it for the main lift because it's just upper body. And as you can see, as you go into the weeks, the volume drops down, right? So it goes 6, 5, 4, 3. So this is a form of what's called linear periodization, where intensity goes up and volume drops down. That's called linear periodization. So we'll focus on that right now. And then let's say you're done with day 1, right? With just, excuse me, with your main lift, 3x6 on bench. You'll go right here to the secondary lifts tab, click on that. And this is going to be the rest of your workout 1 for upper body. So assisted pull-ups, barbell overhead press, T-bar rows, pec deck, barbell curls, machine tricep dips. Sets are right here. So on your intro week, you're only going to do 2 sets, and then you'll only do like 6, 8, and 6 reps. Okay, so keep that in mind. But then week 2, you go all in. Rest periods, totally up to you. Here's some cues and notes right here. Training to failure. I only suggest you go to failure on your last set. Otherwise, you could be overtraining when you're just going to failure on each set. Right here on these cells, you can put in your volume and then just save them, and then you can send that to me at the end of the block of your week, so or at the end of the training phase block, which would be week 5, so that I can see how you're progressing and then program you a new block. Then right here, you'll do a glute finisher, right? So it says see glute finish tab below. So we'll click on this one, and right here is how you're going to finish up the workout with the glute finisher, because I want you to emphasize on some glutes too. So there's the workouts, there's the sets, and then there's the rep ranges. So it's like a circuit style fashion. You can rest in between like 1 minute or 30 seconds. So totally up to you. So then, Sandy, we go into day 2, which is going to be your squat movement and then hip hinge movement. So you'll do a 3x8, and you can choose whatever you want to do on that. So after you're done with that, you'll go into secondary lifts, right, for workout 2. And then you finish up with these workouts, sets, reps, cues, notes, and then call it a day. Then we go into workout 3. We go back to bench and then hip, because this is a full body workout, right? So you can do bench press, RDLs. Then we go back into the secondary lifts, wide grip pull downs, leg press, and then dumbbell lateral raises, pec decks, and then triceps, curls, and then some glutes right there. Then we have another glute finisher that you click right here, and you'll see workout 3 and 4, and you can follow that, and you can also change the workouts up for that too. And then that's pretty much it for that. And then workout 4, we'll go back to another full body. So incline press, glute bridges, and then your secondary lifts will be right here under workout 4. Finish those up, and then glute finishers, and then any notes right here. And then check out these ones too, rest, pause, and drop sets as well too, okay? So that's pretty much it, Sandy. So let me know if you have any questions, but make sure you watch this video a couple times, and then let's get ready to rock and roll come Monday, okay? Talk to you soon.